With the Bihar election results out, it is the NDA that's managed to secure a win. However, in the analysis, also a narrative that's emerged that the Mahagathbandhan perhaps could have done better had the Congress performed better in several seats in Bihar. And that's thrown up questions about whether the Congress's regional alliances, particularly in states like Tamil Nadu, which goes to polls next year, will be affected. Joining me on this broadcast is Congress MP from Shivaganga constituency, Karthi Chidambaram. Karthi, thank you for joining us here on India Today. The first question I want to ask you is about whether you believe that an effect of the Bihar election results will be felt in states like Tamil Nadu and in your alliance with the DMK.
Yeah, I've always maintained this, that elections in India are like a tennis match. Each set is independent of another set. What happens in one set has no bearing on another set. So whether you win 6-love or 7-6 in one set, you still start at love all in the second set. So what happens in one state doesn't have any impact on another state. You know, these are all local factors which come into play, local alliances, local issues. Yes, I know that, as part of the news cycle, we will all be reading and analyzing what happened in Bihar. Yeah. But nobody is going to vote in Tamil Nadu based on the fact of a Bihar result. I mean, I've said this before. Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry vote differently.
No, I agree. The question is not about a Bihar effect, Karthi, but it's a question about whether the Congress relies far too much on its allies and doesn't really manage to carry its own weight.
That it depends from state to state. It depends from state to state, depends from region to region. So just because we did not perform as per the expectations of an alliance partner in Bihar does not mean the Congress will not perform according to pull an alliance partner up. See, let's take the 2019 election. The DMK Congress alliance won handsomely. But in 2014, when the DMK and the Congress contested separately, the DMK too did not win a single seat in Tamil Nadu. So who do you attribute the victory to? The victory is for the combination.
No, but then I tend to then question what happened in 2016 also, where in fact the Congress contested 41 seats, won only 8. So that also can be an example.
Fair enough, that's a number. But then we got to sit down and start identifying seats and come up with a number. So you can't just go by 2014, 2016 or what happened in Bihar and that will somehow come up with a formula. The formula will be that we'll have to sit across. The DMK is the leader of the alliance. There'll be other parties. We'll have to see how many seats the alliance partners can be accommodated. What are the seats we are seeking? What is the logic behind us asking seats? And then who could be potential candidates? All that will matter. So you can't, just extrapolate the results of Bihar and then say the Congress should limit itself. Or if we had a great Bihar election to say you should ask for more. That doesn't work like that way. No? You got to look at it case by case, state by state and take it from there.
You're saying voters in Tamil Nadu, for example, will not be influenced by what happened in Bihar or by the results.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But do you suspect that it could have some sort of effect on how the DMK then perceives the Congress and your role in the alliance?
You see, the point is, yes, this election has just concluded. The results are just out. Analysis are just rolling in. So people will start jumping to conclusions. But please understand one thing. The Congress is not a mere addition in Tamil Nadu. It is a multiplier. I say this from experience. When the Congress contests by itself, it only commands an X percentage of vote. But once it contests as part of an alliance, particularly an alliance which is perceived to be winning, then it sort of becomes a multiplier because it assures the minorities that this is a secular front. It's an inclusive front. There is a certain stamp and a certain authority and a certain seal which the Congress brings to an alliance. You can't diminish the Congress merely on the fact that you did badly in one state election, so you will do badly here. It doesn't work that way.
No, but there have been several instances, Karthi, and you can't refute that, of Congress piggy-banking on its regional allies. No, I also want to ask you, do you think that there is a possibility that right now as things stand, that there is even a possibility of a 50-50 seat-sharing deal with the DMK? We both know that's not the case.
No, that's not what we are. I mean, we are not going to be asking for something unreasonable. I don't even know what number we are going to ask. So why is everybody jumping the gun? I mean, the alliance has to be formed. We need to know who's part of the alliance. As far as we know, at the moment, only the Parliament alliance is intact. Whether newer parties are going to join the alliance, and I'm hearing buzz that there is a good possibility that other parties might also join. So this is not something which we can discuss. Definitely
No,
not you and me on a Zoom call. We can't be discussing what number the Congress.
No, I agree.
The
I
fact
agree.
is-
We can't come to
No,
a concrete
let's-
number.
let's-
But hypothetically,
let's
do you
not-
think
let's
that's
not
even a
talk down the
possibility?
Congress.
Is there even a possibility that a Congress can be put on par with DMK, perform on
No,
par
we're
with
not.
the DMK?
Definitely, we're not on par. We showed that in the parliament. We contested only 9 seats. We contested 9 out of 39 seats. So if you include Pondicherry, so it was 10 out of 40. So nobody is suggesting that. But to suddenly start talking down the Congress because of what happened in Bihar is unfair and not necessarily correct either.
But do you believe that there is a need for introspection? There's a need for the Congress also to get back to the drawing board and figure out what went wrong so that
Definitely.
next year
See,
in the assembly elections in Bengal, in Tamil Nadu, there is some damage control.
See, the point is this, each state is different. The last 2 parliament elections have not been good for us. I acknowledge that. We have less than 100 members in parliament today, including the Rajya Sabha. Obviously, we need to do course correction. Obviously, the principal party against us, the BJP, is doing a better job in winning elections. So we need to definitely look at everything. We have to look at, it needs serious analysis and it also needs serious action. I'm not denying that. I'm always saying that. I'm not the one who's saying that everything is honky-dory. Definitely, we need to change, we need to communicate, we need to reach out. Our mass contact must become much more prevalent and we need to step out and start meeting people. But of course, the COVID situation perhaps has limited us in a way, but we have to start increasing the mass contact. It's not enough only to meet party workers. It's also very, very important to reach out to the general population before, to rebuild the confidence of the party, to regain the confidence with the people. We need to do a lot more. Obviously, we need to do a lot more. How can I say we can't do a lot more? We don't need to do anything different when we just won 52 seats in parliament. We have to do significantly a lot more and a lot differently as well.
So, you're admitting there's a need for course correction and for introspection.
Of course. I mean, who wouldn't?
No, but then I want to ask you.
Anybody who believes in the Congress party's welfare will say that we need to introspect and change the way we do things.
But do you think that the biggest advantage for the Congress has always been alliances? Piggy banking on regional parties that are very strong in the state and the ability to make alliances. Do you think that is the biggest strength of the Congress?
No, that is the reality of Indian politics. Doesn't the BJP have alliances with regional parties?
But do they rely so heavily on the regional allies is the question.
But they are contesting in alliances. They are not contesting elections where there are strong regional parties by themselves. They are aligning with people. That is the reality of Indian politics. Particularly in when the diverse states, there are very strong regional parties, and that is the reality. And national parties sometimes choose to contest directly, and sometimes they have alliances. That's the reality. So that is a strategic decision everybody takes as per their own situation.
No, so my question is Congress completely piggy banking on these regional parties?
They're not piggy. See, there are states in which we are the dominant political party or the second political party. There are states in which we are not the first or the second political party. So we need to pick a side. It only depends on what happens in a state. For example, in Karnataka, we are not reliant on anybody. We are a principal political party there. Whereas if you look at in Kerala, we are the principal political party there. We look at in Pondicherry, we are the principal political party there. Whereas in Tamil Nadu, we are not. So we obviously have to make a choice on how we're going to face the election. So each state is different.
You think there is any chance of what happened in Bihar being, replayed in Tamil Nadu, that you have a DMK, for example, emerging as the single largest party, but pulled down by the fact that the Congress simply didn't do enough or get enough seats?
Nothing. No. Do not read Bihar results into Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is going to be decisive. The DMK-led front is going to have a handsome and comfortable victory, and there will be a government led by the DMK in 4 months' time.
Okay, so we'll see. 4 months' time, you're saying that it is DMK and Congress together that will come to power. Karthi, thank you for joining us. So anyway, the Congress,
thank you
very
much.
confident.
Thank you very much, and have a good Diwali.
Happy Diwali to you as well, Karthi. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye.
The Congress very clearly confident there that they are going to manage to keep their weight and manage to pull their weight really in Tamil Nadu, something that didn't happen in Bihar. Karthi Chidambaram saying circumstances very different. Don't compare Bihar and Tamil Nadu.